So, welcome to my first video battle report. It'll be 1850 points. The new 5th edition Tyranids versus 1100 points of Imperial Guard and 750 points of Space Marines. We have rolled up 4 objectives, and we're going to do a slightly weird version of Dawn of War, where there will be Night Fight on the 5th turn plus. So, hope you enjoy.
This is a Karn effect. It pretty much has what it has, except it doesn't have the spine banks anymore. These are warriors. The Siding Talons are bone swords, but otherwise they're WYSIWYG. This is Jake. Jake is severely nerfed. He has the Venom Cannon and a pair of Scything Talons, because, Gaunt Broods, they are as the actual Gaunts are. The Homer Gaunts are just standing in for more Gaunts. I don't have enough. Same thing. Gene Stealers are Gene Stealers with a Broodlord, Scything Talons. The ones with the Homer Gaunts are standing in for Zoanthropes. The ones with the Gene Stealers are standing in for Hive Guard. Bartholomew is going to be standing in for the Swarm Lord. Melchior and Gaspar are just his Tyrant Guard. More Gene Stealers, and these are Gargoyles.
Chaplain Cassius, who is sitting in an assault squad, the sergeant of which has a pair of lightning claws. Part of tax squad number 1. This is a plasma cannon, the rest are normal Marines. This is the rest of tax squad number 1 sitting in a Razorback with the Sarge with a power weapon in exchange for his bolt gun and a flamer. This is tax squad number 2. The Sarge has a power weapon in exchange for his bolt pistol. They're in a Rhino. They have a Melta and a missile pod.
Alright, so, this is my army. We have a Leman Russ with heavy bolter sponsons, a las cannon, battle cannon. Leman Russ with just a las cannon. Chimera with heavy flamer, multi-laser. Inside will be my Psyker Primaris, and a vet squad armed with 3 grenade launchers. Here we have a collection of sentinels. We've got 2 armored sentinels, one with a multi-laser, one with a missile launcher. In the back, I swear that these are 2 scout sentinels. They'll both be armed with las cannons. Over here, another Chimera with heavy flamer and multi-laser. We have a vet squad with 3 melta-guns and the Demolitions Doctrine. And over here, a 3rd and final vet squad that has forward sentries, a las cannon, and 3 sniper rifles. So, this is what we have for deployment. Tyranids got first turn. So let's see what we've got over here. So we got all these boys up on this objective. We've got the Swarm Lord backed up by Gargoyles, waiting to charge down onto our flank here, which is going to be fun. We've got more troops, or no, not troops, but more stuff over here.
These are troops.
Some Gaunts over here. Jake over there.
Jake.
As for us, oh, and also they have Zoanthropes in reserve and Messetic Spore, Carnifex with the Devos in reserve Messetic Spore, and 2 Gene Stealers outflanking. Lots of fun. As for us on the board, got Tac Squad over here
With a missile launcher.
with a missile launcher. We've got our Armored Sentinel with a multi-laser. Got our big buildup of Imperial Guard armored force, going to try to nuke some of this stuff around here, and also give these poor snipers some cover. And he's going to try to, blow some stuff up with Force Lightning, and we've got another attack squad with, or half attack squad with a plasma cannon over here. In reserve, the other half of that attack squad, and assault squad with Cassius. We've got our Melta and Demo squad, 2 scout sentinels that are outflanking, and that's what we got. Let's see if we seize the initiative. So, first turn for the Tyranids has passed. For the most part, they kind of just moved up. Going around there, trying to get some cover, just setting up all the gargoyles. And guys up there. However, the Hive Guard did manage to blow up one of my armored sentinels, taking several of my guys away. And of course, my guardsmen decided to run off the board. Yay! So, this is the end of turn 1. We managed to severely deplete that Gargoyle squad, but failed to get any of my blasts to scatter onto the Hive Tyrant. Managed to get a wound on one of the warriors, one of the Hive Guard, with a plasma cannon. Managed to whittle down these guys, and we also managed to peg off a warrior with a crack missile, thanks to instant death. Yeehaw. Alright, time for turn 2. So, this is the end of Tyranid turn 2. As you can see, the Swarmlord managed to get into close combat and seriously screwed up my Lehman Russ. Both of the Minesthetic Spores came in, as well as one of the Genestealer Broods without the Broodlord. He managed to really seriously shake and stun this Chimera, but not much else. The Zoanthropes managed to knock the Battle Cannon off of the Lehman Russ, which was really annoying. The Spore managed to actually wreck the Rhino from behind, forcing the Marines to get out. Not much action over here. Hive Guard didn't do terribly much this turn. Gargoyles are just kind of sitting around looking for a target. And, of course, Russell managed to forget to assault with his Genestealers once again. So, this is the end of our turn 2. Really amazing bolter shots from these 4 Marines. Managed to eliminate 7 Genestealers over here. Really cursing that lack of 4+ armor now. This squad piled out, and a Razorback came in from reserve because their ride was stunned. They tried to shoot at the Carnifex, managed to only get 1 wound on it. Over here, shooting failed from the assault squad, failed to take out the Zoanthrope, and the Marines over here managed to gun down quite a few Gaunts. All right, that's it for now. So we'll see what happens on Tyranid turn 3. All right, so end of Tyranid turn 3. Genestealers with the Broodlord came on over here and wiped a squad of Space Marines. Zoanthropes had really accurate fire and managed to wipe the entire assault squad except for Cassius. Over here, Alan the Carnifex managed to wipe out my squad of veterans, not in shooting, in which he only killed 1, but in close combat, thanks to the Furious Charge granted by the Swarmlord. Swarmlord blew up a Chimera there. Jake the Carnifex managed to wreck a Rhino.
Razorback. Razorback.
Oh, Razorback, sorry. These boys, the guys inside, were pinned. These Marines managed to kill the lone remaining Genestealer in close combat. And everything else is kind of where it is. Not looking too good for the Imperials here right now. But we'll see what happens on our turn 3. Alright, so end of the Imperial turn 3. Let's see what happened. Finally, these guys came on from reserve, my Melta guys and a Chimera. Managed to eliminate a lot of those Genestealers. Cassius charged into assault, managed to down 1 Zoanthrope. Over here, we're going to try sneaking around with these Marines, but yeah, we got a lot of bugs over here. Scout Sentinels also came in, but failed to hit with their las cannons against those warriors. So we'll see what happens on turn 4. So, Tyranid turn 4 was, just as bloody as all the rest of them. Alan slaughtered a half-tack squad. Over here, the warriors managed to kill one of my Scout Sentinels in shooting, and actually lost a wound to me in assault, but we're kind of stuck in there probably for the rest of the game. Over here, Chaplain Cassius and the Broodlord managed to tie in combat, 1-1. And Hive Tyrant is probably moving up to do something nasty. So is Jake. And they have 3 objectives right now. So let's see if we can do that. Well,
2 objectives now.
Let's see what happens on our turn 4.